Hi everyone, and thank you for clicking on this video. So I thought in this video I would actually review a comic book. I've never reviewed a comic book on my channel, and I do read a lot of comics, so I thought why not talk about one of my favourite ones that is currently running at the moment, and that is Old Man Hawkeye. So issue 5 has just been released, so I thought I would just talk about the first 4 issues in this series and just give my view on the series on the whole. So Old Man Hawkeye tells the story of, you guessed it, Old Man Hawkeye. So this is the same Hawkeye that we've actually seen in Old Man Logan. So Old Man Logan is basically again about Old Man Logan, and it's the apocalypse. Basically the whole world's in a wasteland, and that story tells of Logan trying to deal with what's happened, and he teams up with Hawkeye, who's still alive. So Hawkeye is actually blind in Old Man Logan and uses the sound of his opponents to actually shoot his arrows, so he's using his ears now obviously instead of his eyes. But in Old Man Hawkeye he isn't blind yet, he is going blind now, and this is hindering his archery ability, but we're slowly seeing that actually he's not what he once was, but he's got a lot of heart and desire to actually get the vengeance that he believes his friends deserve after everything that's happened. So this comic actually shows Hawkeye what he's up to and why he was kept alive, how he made it out alive. It's very interesting in the villains who killed all the Avengers actually left him alive due to not believing that he was of any threat. So we see Hawkeye trying to deal with that, knowing that he is not as powerful as the other Avengers, and people actually see him as very little threat. So the story of Old Man Hawkeye sees him trying to seek revenge for the Avengers, and you guessed it, avenging them, trying to track down people that betrayed them, and basically killing them, bringing them to justice in the only way they can in this wasteland. He is also being tracked by Bullseye, who is kind of half cyborg now, which is a real cool aspect of this comic, and he is just completely driven with actually trying to get to Hawkeye. He's been close, but he's been foiled a few times. We get some great character moments, especially one with Multiple Man, where Hawkeye takes out all the multiple men apart from one who actually gets away, and later in that issue is taken over by the Venom symbiote, and now we have loads of Venoms running around, and that is, spoiler alert, going to be issue 5. We actually see what these Venoms are completely up to. So the series is written by a man called Ethan Sachs. I've never actually read many of his comic book runs, but he's doing a very good job with Old Man Hawkeye. I think the only thing needed is some stakes in this comic book. They need me to care a little bit more about the character of Hawkeye, but they are doing a very solid job. They're making this character quite interesting, and actually I think this could be adapted into a film for Hawkeye in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The artwork is also done by a man called Marco Cicchetto. I'm not quite sure if that's how you say his name, but the aesthetic is basically the same to Old Man Logan, but still looks fantastic. I think these two are doing a really good job with this comic, and I think if it is one of your first comics you're ever picking up, it's a great series to start with. The story's not too complex, there's not, different dimensions, all this kind of comic book stuff. It's a very simple story about a man trying to survive and trying to get justice for his fallen friends. So it's a very good comic book, and I am enjoying it, and I can't wait to see where they go with this. And I feel it does work as a very good tie-in for Old Man Logan, and I'd like to see where they finish this comic book off in relation to Old Man Logan, and where they actually place Hawkeye at the beginning of that comic book. So overall, yep, great comic book. You should definitely give it a read if you are into your comic books, or even just want to start reading some comics. I think it's a great starter comic. I may do some more comic book reviews over time. There's some other comic books I've read and I've put down, so I'd like to actually review them, say why I stopped reading them. But yeah, I'd like to talk a little bit more about comic books. They're a real big passion of mine. So thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Please comment if you're actually reading Old Man Hawkeye, and if you did enjoy this video, why not subscribe and see other videos that I put out in the future. But anyways, thank you, I'll see you soon, bye bye.